the king of the wasteland.
Tonight's episode is sponsored by Sugar Bombs. Contains enough sugar to sustain you with energy for at least 10 minutes after consumption.
Red Rock Canyon, eh? I believe that's where they said the Great Khans were. Maybe I should pay them a visit. Well, good morning world. It's another beautiful sunny day back here at the Mojave. So after I got out of Jacobstown, I scaled the mountain back down, and I thought I would, go and see the Great Khans. There's been a lot of talk about them, so why not? I got my grandma Lily with me, so I should feel very safe. Shouldn't be much to fear in the desert anymore. Ooh, there's something. Geckos. Wait, you still using your sword? Thought I told you to use your gun. Well, there's a lot of geckos in the area. Okay, probably have to go all the way down here to this little fork in the road. There's a lot of geckos. They do make for great eating. That's good, because I'm apparently hungry. Let's snap down some of these geckos, shall we?
Oh, don't you worry about me, dearie. Your grandma knows how to stay quiet.
There we go. That's some additional experience for me. Ooh, I'm hungry and thirsty. Alright, let's get a bite. What's the thing I brought? Desert salad. Yeah, have a salad. Salad's good for you once in a while. What the? The hell? Some sort of map? What's a stealth boy that I can't pick up? A dynamite? What the? Who? Alright. What do you want? Hello? Yeah. That was kind of weird.
Medicine.
Said it before and I say it again. Screw the Legion. Where's the rest of his bodies? I don't want to waste my finest ammo on such... Huh. Fancy looking decorations. Let's head up and see. There should be at least 3 more of those Legion assassins. Oh, there he is. Alright. Let's hope they're all together, shall we? They were. Eddie. Oh, you're crying. Well, now it's all over, so... I just want the Legion to remember that they attacked me. So this is what I get. Why aren't you using your gun, Lily?
Oh, dearie me. I thought I already was. Have I been confused all this time?
Well, now she's on the blade.
Well, if you insist. But
Yeah. Oh, that was like the easiest Legion attack I've had. Big horners. Big horners. And geckos. It's not very friendly turf. One big horner that's listening to heavy metal. Look at him headbang. Ooh, a little shack. Alright, this should be the fork in the road, maybe. Or is it further up ahead? Big horners. Well, I want to check out this house. Nothing? Oh. Great Khan Armory. Really? That's not very well secured. Hello? I guess.
Nice
Friends.
robot. They tell me I'm supposed to sell you weapons. Interested?
Who? Who tells you? Alright.
Take a look.
Wow. Great Khans are stacked. They even have a shish kebab. I love the shish kebab. Fits well with shish kebab. Huh. Alright. Well, time to go.
Later.
And you? Just a great
Nice
Khan.
robot.
Yeah, I know. Oh. Alright, so I can probably pillage this place later. It's pretty fancy armory. I guess I'll make good friends with these guys. This is the place, right? Yes, yes, yes. No one had to greet me? I mean, I could be an enemy. I'm accompanied by a robot and a super mutant. Anyone? The Red Rock Canyon. There seems to be a bunch of people over here. Yeah, there's someone. Hello.
Holy hell. Is that a nightkin?
Yeah? Got a problem with that? No one's coming to say hi. Anyone with a name? Jessup.
Still got a bit of a walk ahead of us. Talk fast.
Alright. Bye.
Yeah, go on.
A walk.
Silver what? Silver eyes? No, eyes doesn't rhyme. 1, 2, 3. Damn it, too many syllables. How do you spell gesticulate? What do you want?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Nothing really. Just trying to psych myself up to try my initiation. Again.
That didn't sound like a roar. But it did sound like you were writing poetry.
Oh, you heard that, huh? Okay, so, yeah, I was writing poetry. I know, it's not a very great con-like thing to do. The followers of the apocalypse came to our camp when I was a kid, and they brought a bunch of old books. I used to read pre-war poetry for hours.
Alright. You don't sound too eager for your initiation.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe I'm not. But what else can I do?
It sounds like you're not very happy being a great con. Maybe you'll be happier somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe.
I could ask them, I guess.
You'd do that? Thanks. I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The cons wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody.
Alright. See you later, Jerry.
Bye.
But
Hello.
bye.
Indulgent. What rhymes with indulgent? If all... No,
Indulgent?
No, 1, 2, 3.
I don't know, I'm not
Damn it, too many
good
syllables.
with poetry.
How do you spell gesticulate? Maybe I should write something about how much...
So I guess this is their town. Thought I saw a trailer. Well, this has got to be something. Drug lab? Huh. Hello, Diane.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want?
What do you do here?
We keep the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the chems. I organize the runners and the shipments.
So, drug dealers?
We're supplying things people want in exchange for things our tribe needs. Don't judge us.
I sell drugs too. Who do you sell to?
We make regular shipments to a lot of settlements around the Mojave. A lot of our business comes from the fiends lately. Personally, I think they're kind of creepy. But Papa likes the fact they get all hopped up on Psycho and harass the NCR patrols.
I kind of killed them all. I do have some other questions though.
Like what?
Have you considered making more helpful chems using your setup here?
Helpful? What, like bathtub stim packs? What's the point of that?
Medical supplies are always scarce, and they don't kill the buyer so often. You know, it's a win-win.
You've got a point. Selling meds to the locals could be a pretty nice side gig. Alright, I'll tell Jack to give it a try.
Yay! Have you started making them yet?
Yeah, you made a pretty good argument. We'll keep it small for now, but if it turns a profit, we might expand.
Alright, let me see what you got.
Jack handles the small-time purchases. You should talk to him unless you're looking for a major shipment.
Okay.
Anything else?
What's the deal with the Great Khans?
I'll spare you the history lesson. Talk to Papa Khan if you want to hear that story. Things have been rough for a while now. Even with Jack working all the time and my runners making deliveries daily, we're barely getting by. Maybe this alliance with Caesar will help, but I don't know.
With Caesar, eh? Why are things so tough?
Red Rock Canyon isn't exactly the most hospitable place. There's no food, barely any water, and nothing anybody wants. We used to send patrols out to acquire supplies, but ever since Bitter Springs, there just aren't enough of us left.
Let's talk about something else then.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Nothing. Bye.
Bye.
Jack?
Whoa, new guy.
Yeah. So, how's the medical work going?
Already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs already. But if you've got any more recipes, I'll take them.
Recipes? What are you talking about? What do you do here?
Do? We don't, like, do anything. We make the magic happen.
Okay, then what do you make?
We make the happy stuff. What do you need? Jet, Psycho, a little Med-X to ease the pain?
No. So how'd you get into this business?
Guess I just had a natural talent for it. When I was a kid, these cats called the Followers of the Apocalypse came to our camp.
Yeah, I've heard.
They knew all kinds of kooky, scientistical stuff, so I ate up all the chemistry they could teach. Diane had to head for business, so we teamed up.
Who's Diane? She's sitting right... Alright.
Diane's my girl, man. We've been taking care of each other our whole lives, ever since our folks died.
She's my
Now
girl,
we
man?
keep the cons and caps together.
Alright, well, you and your girl, man, can tell me a little more about the Great Khans.
They're family, you dig? They've always looked out for us, made sure we had something to eat and a place to crash. Papa may look like a big angry bear, but he's a softy at heart. Regis is cool, scary, but cool. The rest are all pretty groovy, even little Jerry.
I know Jerry.
The other dudes call him Jerry the Punk. That's kinda harsh, though. I think he's just a sensitive soul that needs some love. He's usually down around the proving ground if you want to say yo.
I just did. What do you have for sale there?
Oh, you're buying. Cool.
Fixer. Nothing. Alright. No caps either. What do you think about Caesar, though?
Huh? Look, man, me and Diane, we don't dig on that politics stuff, savvy? We just make the product and make it get to a good home.
Alright.
Sure, Caesar's a drag, but as long as we've got each other, we don't care who the top dogs roll with.
Alright. Bye.
Take it easy, dude.
Chill and relax, brah. See ya, guys. Yep. Ooh. Don't creep up on me like that, Granny. Alright, so Papa Khan. I guess he's the leader of this place. I guess I should find him. Hey, Khan. Well, these are just small tents. No place for a leader. I did see something coming up here. And there certainly is a lot of people. Oh, a house. Maybe that's where Papa Khan is. That's some weird looking decor. The longhouse. Oop, don't scare people, Lily. Ooh, a lot of food. Great Khan, great. Oh, did I interrupt the meal? Regis, Papa Khan, and Carl. Carl? Alright. Hey, Carl.
I've been warned about you. You are perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not wise.
Who are you?
My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance.
What does the Legion want with the great Khans, Carl?
Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle.
So what's your role in the Caesar Legion, and why should I not put a bullet through your head?
I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans.
Alright, so a diplomat. What alliance?
In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes.
Ha! Bullshit.
Speak then.
No. Fuck off.
Yes. Goodbye.
Caesar scum. Regis?
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans?
Curiosity, really? Tell me about Papa Khan, though.
Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre. And sometimes I worry that's poisoned his mind.
Well, a massacre usually causes that. Tell me about the Bitter Springs, though.
I really don't like to talk about it. Let's just say it was a tragedy, and the NCR is to blame. And we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I know, I was there. But what did you mean about Papa's hatred poisoning his mind?
Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider.
Well, we're kind of friends. I help some of you people. Who are you, though?
Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief enforcer of the tribe's laws, so watch your behavior.
Alright. No one's told me the laws, but what's your opinion with the NCR?
That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar.
So if you were in charge of the tribe, you would fight with the NCR against Caesar if asked?
I suppose if asked I would, but that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now, and he's not going anywhere.
Alright. Goodbye, Regis.
Until next time.
Sounds like someone is getting overthrown. Does he have a pot on his head? Careful not to steal the bear.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
Who are you, Jub?
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the Great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
Can you tell me about your people?
You want to hear the story of the Great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered. but we will regain our glory.
Maybe the short version?
In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The Great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here.
How did the three families defeat you?
They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them.
So what happened to Bitter Springs?
When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
Yeah, I've heard about this. That is horrible, though.
It's because of that we have sworn to take revenge on the NCR. With our new allies in Caesar's Legion, we will crush them.
Let's talk about something else.
Typical. No reverence for history in the younger generations.
I came to ask the Great Khans to break their alliance with Caesar's Legion.
Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you?
Because I have a friendly smile. Chee! Because the NCR is the best hope for long-term stability in the region, not Caesar.
Don't you dare mention the NCR under this roof. They are butchers without honor, killers of women and children. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The Great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
Alright, goodbye, Papa.
Farewell.
Well, that's not a success. Anything to say?
You honor the Great Khans with your presence.
I know.
What can I do to help you?
Nothing, I guess.
Until next time.
Alright. Apparently they have a really bad allegiance with the Caesar's Legion.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
Alright, what do you have in mind, Regis?
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the Great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration.
So what do I do?
Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular: me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
But aren't you convinced already?
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves.
Yeah.
Prove it, and I'll back you.
That's like common knowledge. What about Melissa, though?
Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts.
Yeah, that's true. What would convince Jack and Diane to support me, though? Some drugs?
You'd have to talk to them, but those two have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around.
That should be easy. Alright, I'll try to convince some people.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
So like a bullet through the head? How do you mean?
Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa.
I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
Alright. Well. Alright, getting the Khans to throw away their alliance seems to be kind of easy. I'll take care of this next time. Have a good night.